You mean to tell Emmy this IS&T Bloons TD Battles, but this I am out.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, Execlo. Alright! We are commentating this from Soviet Russia. The Regro Storm versus N. On the left side, Regro Storm is going Dart Farm Wizard or Ace, and on the right side, N is going Dart Farm Ace. A very common strategy against some of the hardcore players. Pretty good on this map too, because Monkey Ace, you just put it in the center on circle path. It handles balloons pretty damn well, if I say so myself. So both these guys have gotten the 0-2 Dart Monkey to hold off the blue balloons and the red balloons at the start. Probably should get triple darts, but nope, they are both deciding to greed. Neither of them send too many red balloons. Space Blues. Regro Storm is going for more, trying to get N to battle energy or something, or upgrade, but both of them are continuing to greed, trying to get them farms. They want to get extra farm. N does buckle, bite the bullets and get that tripped out monkey. Regro Storm did not! Regro Storm did not, and actually decided to get an extra 0-0 farm. So Regro Storm is in the lead currently, but N is about to catch up with that plantation. And both the players now have a single trip throw monkey, which does not defend boosted space pink balloons. They got to get extra defense up and hopefully defend. We will see. Both players are Lake Lies. Gonna drop down. This catch be a serious life drain, especially with boosted pinks. Just on this map, pinks are very deadly. I mean, second 0-1 Dart Monkey is not doing too bad to help out, but N is down 120 lives, and Regro Storm to even less at 103. Not in good positions. N is continuing to drop down, but probably will not drop below Regro Storm's current life count. N is now up on farms, getting the extra 0-0 farm. Regro Storm's about to catch up, getting a 2-0 plantation, and they are damn near at the same. They are damn near the same. So, where are they going to go from here? I don't know. I really don't know. Of course, comrade. Black Balloons. Black Balloons are a nuisance to the Dart Monkey. They have to each get up 2 triple dart monkeys in order to defend these black balloons. Ed is trying to greed though. Never mind. He gets the second trip dart. He's not rushing Regro Storm though, because he thinks Regro Storm will be just fine. And has now dropped below Regro Storm in lives. Round 7 black balloons are insane on this map though. With the just differing paths, he's boosting them using his second balloon boost. So that's a little risky. And now Regro Storm is actually, instead of trying to defend it, he's just going for another farm. Wow, look at that greed. I would like to take this time now to draw the attention to the differences in 4th towers. Regro Storm has the mortar and N has the engineer. How will this play out? Well, both of them could use them for greed and mid-game, although I doubt either player will use it. Both the towers aren't that good late game, like maybe use mortar stall COG for half a second, but that's not worth it. I would just rather sell or rebuy ground zeros at that point. I'd be using my micro on that, and engineer definitely is not good late game. So there's a chance that neither of these players will actually use their 4th tower, so it's really just the Dart Farm Ace mirror match. 90 versus 83 lives, very close game. Very close on eco, pretty close on farms, and slightly up. He's got a little bit up. And so now they both have spike bolts, probably preparing for lead balloons upcoming. Yep, here comes the lead balloon on round 10 right away from both players. I guess NX only saw some pink switch did absolutely nothing. But now they got to get their jugs, and has accomplished it. Regro Storm has not yet. He's trying to get the money. There we go. He's finally got it. Good job. And now, actually a very deadly round 11 rush, coupled with the AI balloons, Region Lead, Region Zebra, forcing Regro Storm to get a bunch of triple darts.
I switch everyone show KD.
So, yeah, neither of them had to boost, and I don't know if Regro Storm rushed N. It didn't look like that was the case, so N is just holding on with his life lead for now. They have a very identical farms. N is deciding to go in for a rush, though, smartly. No more Region Lead and some just group Zebras, however, that's not too much. He's hoping for the Regro Lead to do some damage, but that's not going to happen with Regro Storm buying some more Spike Bolts, trying to maybe combo it with the AI path. At least I assume that's what's going on. But yeah, he holds off. And now, Regro Storm's going to be going for his bank. He wants to round 14 bank. He wants that bad. He's selling his farms. One at a time, very slow. He's not going to get it. Round 15. Ooh. I don't know when he got it. I don't know if he got the bank in time or not. Did you see a plus 80? I don't think I saw it. N is opting to go for the Banana Factory, though, and the Banana Factory is probably better for rushing on this map. He's going to choose to rush right now because he sees Regro Storm got that 4th tier farm, so why not send some space grouped leads? That's hardly anything, though. But there are Regen Zebras coming around the outside, though. Zebras in general, Regro Storm needs to boost, otherwise he's dead here. So many balloons coming at the bottom. He does battle energy, dropping down to 19 lives, barely stay alive. I can't turn the in-game music on right now because Battles sucks. with UI, and I can't do it for some reason. I have no idea why. That's really frustrating. But hey, that's fine too. I could just play the Soviet anthem again. I could just play the... Let's go. Alright, what do we got here? A Moab coming in with a group to lead Bloons going into Regrowstorm's side from N. N has got his banana factory. That means he's going to be able to do a lot of rushes. Regrowstorm needs the battle energy here, though. He's just using up all his road spikes trying to defend the Moab, but he's still taking it down and still doing a lot of damage to it. The Bloons getting 4. His Monkey Ace may not be able to clean up, and he dies, even with boosting 10-1. Just did not boost early enough and took the for it. The Austrian versus Banana something. Let's go check this one out. Although we're going to skip through a lot. We're going to go to like round 19 or something like that. So Dart Monkey Farm Ace on the left side, of course, versus Ninja Bomb Cobra. Or sorry, not Bomb Mortar Cobra. My bad. Which is most people's preferred Cobra strategy. I still prefer Cobra Wizard Ninja personally. I really think that's better. I genuinely think it's better, but... I mean, who knows? Cobra Bomb Mortar could work out pretty well as well. It's just Cobra Bomb Mortar gets a huge advantage from the misdirection on the Cobra, but misdirection has a huge cooldown now, meaning that it's going to be a hard time actually defending. So Austrian, preparing for the Cobra Bloon adjustment, is getting a very early factory. Got a 4-2 farm by like around 16, which is awesome. Also, the Bloon adjustment is very minimal. I mean, yeah, he's got double jugs, he's got the ace, he's got pretty decent pop power. Now he just has to take down this BFB, so he's probably going to want to sell his 3-0 farm so he can fan club that to death, because fan clubbing will just make it pretty easily, or he could actually sell the ace and Juggernaut. I would rather him sell that than the farms personally. However, he's got to do something. He's popped it down the Moabs. Austrian can't just battle energy. He needs to fan club right now. What's he doing? What is he doing? He's getting another ace. He's dead. He's totally dead to this. Oh, Banana Barrage is also leaking. Oh, Banana Barrage leaks first and dies. We came in at just the right time, guys. Let's try this one. Richard versus Tryhard. Darfarm Boomer on the right side versus Wizard Farm Ace. So Darfarm Boomer is actually pretty interesting for this map. According to Bulltrix anyways, you just aggressively outfarm your opponent, and then you just beat him by rushing, like an all-in round 24 rush or 22 rush or something like that. However, actually, Richard could have been going Heli Farm Ace, because I don't know what he got as his 4th tower. It always places the Heli Pilot in the 4th tower position, whether it's the 4th tower or not. But he has a really bomb-ass loadout. Heli Pilot, Ace, Wizard, and Farm. Like, he's not dying to any rush. Tryhard Noob is sending at him. He can just greed so hard. Heli Pilot allows for such greed. He's sending Black Bloons at Tryhard Noob, but that's not going to do much. 3 Dart Monkeys will defend that easily. Hell, even 2 Trip Darts, I would consider myself safe. I mean, yeah, it's the round 7 layering, and Tryhard Noob is just going to get that 0-2 Dart Monkey just to help clean up, and they should be fine. Maybe leaking a couple lives. We'll see. I mean, we'll see if they value their 100 lives, 150 lives. No, he doesn't. The thing is about Tryhard Noob is that he knows 100% he's not defending late game. He knows. I mean, Bomb might help out a little bit, but he is not defending an all-out, like, round 34 ZOMG rush. He just doesn't have the firepower for it. So, he's okay with leaking lives in order to preserve eco, or his farm eco. However, he's still behind on farm eco compared to Richard Joseph. Tryhard Noob really needs to send a yellow rush to Richard right now before Richard can afford that Razor Rotors, because Richard is just super greedy. And he got the Razor Rotors. Now he defends yellows. So, that's fine. That's whatever. And Tryhard Noob shows his bomb tower, not the certain boomerang. I mean, boomerangs, you know, I guess he's maybe keeping the secret, maybe baiting a rush. I don't know. Richard Joseph may have some troubles here. His helipod's on lock in place, which is definitely not what you want. You want the helipod on follow mouse to maximize its efficiency. He is that 0-0 monkey is doing a little bit of stuff, and now he rushes Tryhard Noob. He gets the cluster bomb and boost. That was probably an unnecessary boost because cluster bomb defends the regen grouped white rush very easily. So he's selling that. He buys the boomer. I thought he was going to try to beta rush, because, you know, he could have just beta rush from Richard Joseph and then whips out that 2-4 boomerang and be like, surprise, motherfucker. Oh, but Tryhard Noob selling all his farms in order to defend this rush. Oh, but there's also a fast cooldown regen rainbow rush going over to Richard Joseph. Who's going to die first? Looks like Tryhard Noob, maybe. And Tryhard Noob does die. Richard Joseph, I think, actually may have had a hard time defending that regen rainbow rush if it got down to that. But thankfully it didn't. So this game I'm actually pretty excited about. N's been playing good all tournament, and Richard Joseph played pretty strongly last game. All right, okay. I think this would be a good game. Oh, never mind. For a second, I thought Richard Joseph was going glue farm ace. I'm like, what a baller! But no, it's Heli farm ace, because this always becomes 4th tower no matter what. Dart farm ace versus Heli farm ace. Let's go. David has potato PC, so is that what's up? Gotcha. Yeah, so I guess if David's having his potato PC, it's whatever. Richard decided to get his 1-0 farm, and now he's just getting ready for the helipod. He's affording it just about now. There we go. Heli Pilot Farm. Heli's just a really good tower. This is a semi-short map, though. If Richard has his Heli Pilot on lock-in place as opposed to follow mouse, he could be exploited by some pretty smart rushes on this map. Because all he needs is a one smartly timed rush just to catch Richard off guard and have a few balloons get past his Heli Pilot, and then he's just dead because he'll probably regrow into a lot more balloons. So N is going for that 2-0 farm. And he gets it. Richard knows this. He's like, yeah, I'm going to pink him. N is dropping road spike, stay alive. I don't agree with that road spike in the back. I think you want it in the front just to one-shot and pinks. That's pretty good, too. He's getting a... Oh, using all 3 of his road spikes. I guess he really wants to preserve his life total? Okay, I guess N thinks his life total matters here. I mean, it might. If Richard Joseph is going Heli Farm Ace, he's probably going to hold off pretty well. And N is confident in his 4th tower that it'll help him defend. So we'll see if that preserving his 150 lives pays off in the end. Richard only used 1 spike, I think, to defend like round 1 or something like that, which is not the worst thing in the world. I mean, I guess he also wanted to preserve his life total. So, and preserving life total is fine in tournaments, I should mention. But that's really all that's going to matter. Thankfully, it's patched that the 2-4 helipod does not give lives anymore. It doesn't. That's been patched in tournaments anyways. It gives 0 lives in tournaments. Black balloons incoming. N's got to get 2 more dart monkeys. He was ready for that. He's got his 2nd double plantations. And he gets 2 trip darts and a 0-2 dart monkey. Hoping he doesn't leak. He's actually going to boost black balloons to Richard Joseph. He doesn't think that his helipod can defend. Although it's a double shot helipod, I feel like N would have been better off sending greens. Oh, never mind. This is working. There's balloons getting far and at you with the crossing paths. Richard drops 10 lives. So N's got to feel a bit more secure. Dropping 15 lives, 16 lives. It's kind of a big deal. That can make a difference. I don't know. We'll see how well that plays. It is, as of now, if they go into late game and they keep this current life total, it is the responsibility of Richard Joseph to rush N and kill him. Oh, but Yellow Rush is going to do even more damage. Richard's getting up a Monkey Ace and boosting Monkey Ace for that group pop power. But if I was Richard, I would just go on for Razor Rotors. Razor Rotors is really cost effective and you don't need to boost with it against Yellows. Now he's sending Yellows to N. N gets a Spike Bolt and boost, of course. Wants to preserve that life total. He got it a little bit slow, but now it's 4 Dart Monkeys. You can defend pretty much everything right now, and I actually really like N's positioning. Yeah, N's positioning is pretty good. Richard still is only just getting Razor Rotors now. He doesn't have the money for it, though. He still needs about $500. He's selling the Ace. He's getting that up. But a single Razor Rotors helipod is not going to defend a round 11 rush. I wonder if N's going to try to exploit that. Oh, but Richard is going to try to exploit N's round 11 defense. N is just now getting a Juggernaut. Let's see how he defends. We'll see. He may need a Battle Energy. He's getting a 2nd Spike Bolt. I think with his 2nd Spike Bolt, he will be fine. And he defends this. No lives lost. Oh, when did he leak 6 lives? I missed when N leaked 6 lives, but I guess he leaked 6 lives at some point. N is still doing very well in this game. He's up in farms, behind on eco, but he is up on lives. So all these could be pretty important. Richard has his Ace again, so I guess if N ever rushes him, Richard's just going to upgrade Operation Dartstorm. However, Richard doesn't have that much money, so N's going to probably try for just some small rush. Here's the thing, like grouped Zebras and grouped Whites are actually really good against like Heli Farm Ace, and Richard sells his farm to get a 2-3 Ace. Alright, smart move by Richard, because Richard is just set now until like round 18. And even then, he just needs to get like a single extra like 1-0 helipod, and he is set. Mid game, easy. Late game, easy. Moab's probably easy. So, N does have the farm lead, but this is Richard's time to catch up. Richard's probably going to try to do some smart rushes against N as well. Round 15 is a very deadly round for Dart Farm, and the 4th tower isn't really going to help out N too much. I mean, N is not bad, but I feel like he could do better. Ooh, smart rush in there. Ceramic layered in. No pinks after the ceramic, though. Just the ceramic. So that ceramic is going to be exposed, and the Dart Monkey should kill it pretty easily. Maybe a couple lives from the AI balloons down to 133. If Richard had sent that rush while the Space Zebras were coming, that could have actually gotten more lives out of him. So N has a 5 life lead on Richard Joseph right now, and a decent farm lead. He has a Republic to Richard's Plantation. So again, this is still anyone's game. Richard does have a 60 eco lead, and he's getting up that Moab defense ready right now, and does not have the greatest Moab defense in the world. I wonder if he's ever going to go for a Bloon Jetsu, or if he's going to try to bait a Moab from Richard Joseph. Being like, Richard may think, oh, I'm up on or I'm down on farms. I gotta use this as a comeback time. N is also going in, though. I feel like Richard Joseph actually may want to get a second Razor Rose. I may have been a little bit exaggerated when I said Justice will be able to defend. I don't know. We'll see. Watching both sides now. It's Moab versus Moab. Actually, looks like Richard is going to defend with the stuff I said he would defend with. And it looks like N should be fine, too, with his Trip Dart spam. Yeah, Trip Dart spam is excellent on this map. He's like 11? He has 11 Triple Dart monkeys right now. He has solid money. N is doing really, really good. Richard does get his farm up, though, right now. He does get his Republican. Actually, they're tied in farms. Richard is actually currently ahead just because of how greedy you can be a Helipod farm. Like, Helipod is so good against Moabs. Razor Rose is insane. 1-0 Helipod is insane. Both those guys are very, very strong, and I disagree with the power levels that they're at right now. But this is not where you want to hear about my opinions. You want to hear about the game, so what's going on right now. BFB coming in from Ed because Helipod farm Ace does struggle against BFBs. You got to get Apache to defend it, sell everything for that. And Richard is not going to go for that 4-2 farm right now, thankfully. He would have been in a bad spot, but he is going to be able to afford an Apache Dart ship pretty easily. Oh, he's going to have to sell another farm for it, but he does get that. He boosts? I think that boost was unnecessary. Is that on follow mouse? Is that Helipod on pursuit? No, it's on follow mouse, I think. I don't know. Actually, even with boost, he might have troubles in the Helipod here. He's linking a lot of lives at the top, but he does hold on, barely. Oh, boy. He only leaked 4 lives to that. 7 lives. 7 lives total is the amount that Richard leaked at Rush. So N is thinking, huh, well, if that Apache Dart ship's not going to do so well, we're going to boost to BFB again. And back over the Zebras. And this is excellent timing, I think, because it might combo well going into the ceramic round. No, it won't. He needs a more ceramic defense. Richard is actually going to have to be really careful here. He may get a ground 0, I think, or just a ace. What's he going to do? Is he going to defend with the Apache Dart ship? 2 more. We're getting very close to the exit. Is Richard going to hold off? He gets the second battle energy off in time and is down at 104 lives. He is out of battle energies right now. Ed is way below on eco, and actually Richard is going to counter with a fast goal on BFB at N, trying to get him to like fan club or like leak to the ceramics, but the ceramics aren't going to do much. So N is probably just going to fan club that easily, and Richard's going to waste some money, I think. But both these players still have equal farms. N still cannot afford that fan club. He needs that right now. He needs that right now, dude. Sell a farm. Sell a farm. Yep, sells a farm. Guess he may leak some lives to the rainbows. No, he does not. He's getting a full fan club, though, and he should defend pretty easily, I think. We'll see. It does not wear off in time in N defense. Richard is now up on farms and only up on eco by like 60. He is going to go for another BFB, which is not worth it. Ed is going for 2 BFBs this time, boosting it. That is his final balloon energy. So Richard Joseph is going to need to use ground 0 to defend this for sure, which actually shouldn't be too bad. Just sell that, get a ground 0. Yep, and Richard is doing exactly that. However, he can't afford it. There we go. He gets it now. He's going to want to sell that thing for another Apache Dart ship before he dies, getting that up right now. And has to now deal with that BFB. He just used all of his fan club money on rushing Richard Joseph, and Richard's gonna combo with the BFBs. There's natural leads coming in too, which might cock block some stuff right now. Oh, that is bad news. That is really bad news. Ed is gonna have to boost here 100% if he wants to stay alive. Even with the boost, is he gonna defend the BFB at the top? Still stays alive. He sold all of his farms now, and now Ed is in a very bad spot. He's got 14k. He's gonna try to rebuild up his farms, and he thinks he's gonna just go all in on Richard Joseph. This is his final attempt. Actually, no, he's still got some money saved up. Maybe he's trying to bait a counter rush. However, Richard still has the ground 0 at his disposal, and he's going to do that right now. Easy skadoosh, easy getting back up Apache Dart ship. Richard is just way up in eco in general. He's got 3 farm lead. He's got massive just defense lead. One last rush though. Oh, and could win with these legs. These ceramics may not be destroyed by the Apache, but they are destroyed. Richard's just selling all his farms, just be safe. And N is just in the bad spot right now. He's spam juggernauts, and Richard's probably just gonna do all in, I imagine. Is N gonna be able to defend this? I don't know. I don't think N will. He has no money. He has all these darts. He has Juggernaut. Is he gonna maybe stall it in counter rush? He has Ninja at his disposal. Is he gonna try to stall it? He's not stalling it, but he's selling some Juggernauts. He's selling some stuff so he can defend the ceramics. He's coming with fast goal moves against Richard. This is his final stand. This is a lot of fast goal moves. A lot of moves coming in at the top and bottom. And Richard Joseph runs out of lives. He is dead. And with the amazing counter rush, amazing back and forth play from both sides. My voice is shot. That was a crazy game. What an amazing bait and switch. All Richard Joseph needed to do was hold on to his farm lead and just keep going with the Apache Dart ship, and then he would win the game, but he decided to rush, and without his money to defend a counter rush, he dies. What a freaking game. That was solid. What a play by N. He deserved that win for sure. And we're in the finals. Nicola versus the Austrian. Nicola was being cool. Didn't even use the ninja to slow it down. He didn't even ninja encounter. Alright, so farm v farm here. N's going dart farm ace, and Austrian's going wizard farm boat. Different strategies, and honestly, I don't know what's better on this map. I've never seen dart farm ace on this map, and N's got a very interesting start. Placing a dart monkey at the very end of the map. This is almost revolutionary. I mean, it's not bad. It can just shoot straight up and kind of catch balloons in a line, but I feel like having it here is a little bit better. Just having it be able to have all the time in the world to defeat the balloons in the circles. We'll see. He's getting the trip darts. No, this is actually a really good spot. I like this. I wasn't sure how well the darts would like hit the path. I assume it's on last too. If it shoots on first, it'll be doing bad. Because you want to hit as many balloons as possible. Alright, it's on first. That's fine, whatever. Ends down 142 lives. Austrian's at 140, so they're both leaking a little bit. Austrian has taken a farm lead very quickly, though, because he has gone boat. And boat is pretty cost-effective, especially in the early game. Round 4, pink round. Either player is either going to play or going to send pinks. If I was N, I'd send pinks right now, because he has a little bit money. No, he's getting that. He's getting this 2-0 farm. He is going to hopefully defend these pinks. Now his dart monkey's on last. He's actually in a road spike, just so he doesn't die to that. Get a second triple dart monkey eventually. Austrian has the grape shot, and grape shot just absolutely grapes pinks. It does a pretty good job. And yeah, I guess he's holding off now. So N's really dropping lives. 101 lives. Is he going to drop below 100? He's staying alive now. I think he's going to leak to a yellow or pink eventually. There we go. 91. Austrian's going to keep harassing until N decides to get that trip darts up. Trip darts, double trip darts will defend pinks. Oh, no. Austrian decides to hold off. He's sending blacks now. He's continuing with the harassment because he can. He's got the boats. N is thinking harassment isn't worth it, especially against boat. I think I agree with N here. I wouldn't harass that one 0-1 boat either. I would just take a farm lead, and N does take that farm lead gracefully, dropping lives in doing so. So yes, he's down on lives now, but maybe he'll be able to take that farm lead to snowball a better late game possibility. We'll see. We'll see. Austrian has caught up in farms. I mean, it's pretty similar. N is boosting blacks to Austrian though. That is interesting. Both players are getting hit with blacks, and has 3 dart monkeys right now, 2 trips, and a 0-2. Austrian is going to leak to these black balloons. He's going to road spike them. So this is where N starts coming back. 47 lives. N uses the last road spike. Austrian still has 2. So Austrian's in a much more comfortable position right now. Plus, they are almost tied with a third farm. Austrian's actually up in eco and farms. That's the power of the boat. Austrian is very vulnerable to yellows, but so is N. So Austrian's going to take advantage of that. N's going to boost it very smartly. Tries to get a third, like a spike bolt or something. Can't quite afford it. Austrian is very weak against yellows, but he has bomb. Bomb is excellent against yellows. Get a cluster bomb, defend that mid game pretty well. So we'll see what happens. Oh, boosted yellow rush. Again, a spike bolt now to defend that. Is the spike bolt going to hold off that yellow rush? It looks like it probably will. N's also getting a third trip dart just to be safe. Yeah, he's played this down first then from time to time as well. Okay. I didn't see him leak lives, but I guess N actually dropped down to 39. He's going to send just a single lead at Austrian, forcing him to get that wizard. And they're pretty equal on farms now. N is now all of a sudden up on money. Yes, Austrian does have the eco advantage because he's been harassing and stuff. But I don't know. N does not have lead pop power right now. Could have a serious problems with round 11 rush. I guess the jug. Oh, Austrian is going to go in for this round 11 rush though. Big rush here. Is N going to have to boost this? He needs to get more trip darts. I think he's fine. It's just a few regen zebras. No whites followed up afterwards. No, he's fine. He's pretty good. Austrian's got that 2-2 wizard and a slight farm lead. And that 0-2 boats, 1-2 boats. He doesn't actually have that good of a round 13 defense. Neither, I would say N's a bit more comfortable in round 13 right now. Like, it's kind of close. You think boat was overbuffed? Yeah. Yeah, in retrospect, I'd say it was. Because going into it, I thought boat was at a reasonable spot. Whoa! Hold on, what's going on here? Is Austrian seriously going for around 14 bank? He can't afford it. He underestimated the amount of money he had, so N's just gonna try to exploit that. He's now gonna have to spend his money on defense just so he doesn't die. Get a double destroyer. Is that gonna be enough? That's a lot of balloons there. Austrian just might go down. He drops to 73 lives, stays alive with the boost, but now he's just a crappy bank. He's the crap bank. He is the crap bank. Here's the thing. I think the destroyer price is reasonable, but the original, like, the lower level upgrades of the boats are just really, really underpriced. Like grape shot and that kind of stuff, that's really good for what it does. That could use a price hike. And Austrian defends that boosted regional Rainbow Rush, but now N has a farm lead. N has a massive farm lead on the Austrian. Austrian has not even tried to rush N with like regen leads, despite N being extremely vulnerable. N is going to have a hard time with like Regrow Lead till if they get like a Spike Bolt or 2 more. Austrian's not rushing because he's just trying to focus on catching back up in farms. Austrian is pretty safe against Moabs right now, though. It's pretty safe against Moabs. But N is going to have some problems with that, so Austrian's going in. Moab followed up by group lead balloons. I think N's going to have to boost this. Yeah, he's not doing anything. He doesn't have road spikes even, so he's actually got to take down the Moab soon. Still may die even with the boost. He's got to be careful he stays alive. Lots of balloons almost grew through and clutching. Austrian obviously coming in with the secondary rush. He's going to battle energy to follow up by leads, meaning N's going to have to sell farms for a Super Funky Man Club to stay alive. Selling 1 farm, selling 2 farm. Selling another Dart Monkey, get that Fan Club. Easy defense. And now Austrian has the farm lead, but N can just sell a Super Funky Man Club, get some more farms back. So it's still anyone's game. With the Moab rush, Austrian did get his ass back in that game, though. He does have a 100 eco lead on N, and, you know, it's still pretty solid defense. Round 20, I don't know if I agree with N's rush here. I wonder if N's going to go all in, because the boat is notorious for being good against this certain rush that N is sending. Oh, he is going all in. So let's see what happens. He's getting the boat stuck, but then he's going to need to get a lot more defense. Sell the boat. Is he going to be able to afford a defense in time? He's got to get a Tornado Wizard. He's getting a massive Tornado Wizard. He's not battle energy. There's the battle energy with the power of the Tornado Wizard, not using his 4th tower. Tornado's just blowing everything back. He's just getting more freaking destroyers, and then he's dropped to 0 lives and dies to the AI balloons before Austrian does. The freaking Tornado Wizard keeps Austrian alive with the battle energy, and what a game that was. What a tournament. And the Austrian takes that game. I feel like N sent a few too many Moabs. Like, he died to AI, so obviously he just overrushed. He was really expecting the first few Moabs to get through. I think that was a plan. But a very heads-up play by Austrian going for the Tornado Wizard. That's what kept him alive there. I don't know if he would have defended the rush if he had... if the game had kept going, because I wasn't sure if he had the firepower. His boost was about to run out too, but the Tornado Wizard kept him alive. It's a good game.